Yo, quick motivation Monday, man. Progress over excuses. Shout out to everybody that's rocking with me. Shout outs to everybody that's been viewing my Instagram reel. It's been going crazy, running up numbers. Shout out to everybody who followed me. Super overwhelming, but definitely appreciate it. All you guys who watch me on Instagram and you watch my Instagram reels, feel free to go over to my Motivation and Consistency YouTube. It's going to have the full clip of Soul Food Sunday. It's going to be a lot of information on there so individuals can get the context of what I'm saying and why I'm saying it. So at the end of this video or the end of this clip, you're going to see my my YouTube handle, right? So 2025 is about to be here, man. It's no excuses. It's only progress over excuses. So in return, whatever that goal is that you're trying to get, whatever level you're trying to reach, start working on it now. Be proactive. Don't wait until January. If you wait until January, listen, you slow grinding. But if you're one of those individuals that's going to wait to January to start getting your goals going on and you really can lock in on your goals, more power to you. But I'm starting now, you know? So another thing, I want y'all to shout out those people that's around you, your loved ones, whether you're a male and your loved one is a female, whether you female, your loved one's a male, or whoever your partner is or people in your corner. Yo, be appreciative of those individuals in your corner because a lot of times when we grinding and we trying to get to a certain place, we put a lot of the people that care about us and put time into us on a back burner. So you got to applaud those individuals and don't forget those individuals because you need them. You know what I'm saying? In return, make sure you respect yourself. You hold yourself accountable or whatever you're trying to do. Before you can have somebody respect you, you have to respect yourself. Don't demand something from somebody that you're not going to be willing to do or give to yourself. Accountability is monumental in progression, right? And if you're a slow starter, even a turtle finished the race. You know what I'm saying? Even a turtle finished the race. Everybody want to be the hare. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon. We heard that before. It ain't no half-stepping, no Big Daddy Canes over here. Whatever you do, go all the way in. Don't have one foot in, one foot out. Whatever that is you're trying to do, don't have one foot in, don't have one foot out. Go all the way in, whatever that is. Because I hear a lot of individuals talking about they want to be entrepreneurs, but they don't want to put the work in. They don't want to work a 9 to 5. But in order to not work a 9 to 5, put the work in. And for individuals working a 9 to 5, don't be ashamed of that. Just make sure your 9 to 5 is paying your bills, and whatever money you have left over, put that towards whatever your craft is. Put that, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times individuals think immediately things are supposed to happen. Nah, it takes time and work. You know, it takes time and work. Just put in that grind. Put in that pain. You put in that pain, you're going to get your results. You know what I'm saying? So my previous reel, we was talking about respect. Like, I could care for you from afar, but if you don't respect me, I'm not going to respect you. Moving to 2025, I'm not playing none of that. It's no games, no checkers at all in any situations. I'm holding myself to the same standards that I require somebody to provide me with. And to tap into it a little further, like with respect, I give you respect. I lead with respect. In return, if you can't do the same and you in my circle and you're someone I know, then I'm going to have to move on from you. I don't have no time to be wasting time with anyone. And I want people to hold me to that same standard. If I'm not able to provide you with the respect you looking for or need, hold me to that same standard. It goes for everybody. No one gets to pass with respect. No one gets to pass with treating you how you want to be treated. No one gets that. You know? That's what we doing over here. It's all about 2025. Big goals, big plans, big actions. Only progress. Only progression. Don't be stagnant. For what? For who? It don't make no sense. For what? For who? What are you being stagnant for? What are you scared of? Why be afraid? Know what I'm saying? You'll never know the full result of something if you're scared and you don't even try. Know what I'm saying? So progress over excuses. We not doing any excuses. Don't be ashamed to have a 9 to 5. Don't be ashamed or don't be sideline watching someone and admiring them from the side because what they doing. If you want to get in the game, and you want to play, you got to get in the game, man. If you want to play, you got to get in the game. You know? And don't look at anyone's success and try to look at their success and feel like, you know what, they did it, so I should be at this level at this point. No, your journey, your grind is your journey, your grind. And I think people fail to realize that, right? So be accountable. Be appreciative, right? If you woke up today, you got a chance. If you breathing today, you got a chance. You know what I'm saying? Turn your thoughts into reality. Turn your reality into your lifestyle. Turn your perspective on what you want your lifestyle to be. We wake up, not everybody wake up every day, but if you wake up, why not live it to the fullest? Why not live it to the fullest? And another thing, when you have individuals around you that you care about, pray for their success as well, man. Don't only pray for yourself, pray for their success. If everybody in your circle eating and they all playing a part in what they want it to be, it's going to be a better team. No one does it on their own. As much as we want to say we self-made, there's someone along the way that helped us out to get where we need to be. Now, that helping hand may not be what we wanted. That helping hand may not be as much as somebody else helping hand towards a person, but they still tried to help or they helped you. I would accept small help instead of no help at all. It's nothing that we can do forever on our own for a long period of time. So keep that in mind. I know the goal is to be successful. I know the goal is to get money. I know the goal is to do this or do that. But at the same time, right? Lead by example. Be a servant leader. Show those around you, I'm willing to put in the work. And a lot of times individuals will follow suit. You know what I'm saying? Don't just think people supposed to understand your grind and understand your plans because you feel you that person. Nah. Sometimes you got to explain your plans to people that you care about. Now, once you explain your plans to them, if they don't get it, you can't be mad at them. Those are your plans. That's not their plans. I had to learn from that. I expect people to follow me because I told them this great plan in my mind, but to them it's not a great plan, or they may not be able to have as much faith into something like I do. I'm all the way in. I'm not double dutching, 1 foot in, 1 foot out, half. I don't do that. I'm going to go all the way in or I'm not going to do it at all. I don't have no excuses 2025. You shouldn't either. You woke up today, it should be no excuses. All your limbs working, no excuses. Because when you look back and you see all the things that you didn't do, you can't get your youth back. You can't get that time back. You can't get that opportunity back. The worst opportunity is a missed one. So don't let an opportunity pass you by and think it's going to pop up later on. Sometimes you only get one shot. What are you going to do when you get that shot? You got people on the bench that want to get in the game, and when they get in the game, they wasn't preparing for when they get that moment in the game. Now what are they doing? You got people who want to be in the limelight. When they finally get in the limelight, they don't do what they need to do. People want to get money. When they finally get money, they don't put their peoples on. They don't assist other people. That person that they used to point the finger and say, they never helped me, now you turn into that person. Why? Start now. What are you waiting for? 2025 is right around the corner. I hope everybody watching this get to 2025, but some of us may not make it there. So when you keep that in mind and realize tomorrow's not promised, the next moment isn't promised, you got to really put in that effort to go all in. To go all in. I respect myself to the fullest. I will not let anyone be detrimental to a downfall. I don't care who you are, what you're doing, how close you are to me, and what our relationship is. And in return, I expect people not to do the same with me. It ain't about 2025. It's about living life. And in order to live life, you got to take risk, educated risk. You know what I'm saying? Don't be ashamed you got that 9 to 5, man. Homeboy, homegirl, don't be ashamed. But don't be the 9 to 5 worker forever if you got dreams and aspirations to be bigger than what you're currently doing. Just because you don't got that car everybody got, just because you don't got that money everybody got, that jewelry, those clothes, the best looking girl, the best looking dude, your time is gonna come. Put in that pain, put in that work, man. Put in that work. What you waiting for? Don't watch that time go by. Don't watch that time go by, man. You got people incarcerated that's actually incarcerated, and you got people who in the free world that's incarcerated as well because they lock themselves in whatever mind state, whatever negative mind state they're in, which won't allow them to move forward and be successful and chase those dreams, man. What are you waiting for? Time always been now. You always been who you thought you was, right? But you won't never know until you really put in that work, really put in that effort. Stop telling people you that person if you're not putting in the work. Stop force claiming if you ain't putting in that work, put in that pain. Put in that pain, man. I believe in you. At the end of the day, if nobody believe in you, you don't got no motivation, you can always come to my page. You're always going to get motivation, consistency, and education. That's what my page is. When you check my YouTube, you're going to get the full clip, the full energy. Instagram is just getting a reel. And I applaud everybody who's on Instagram. But when you want to get that motivation on that Monday, you want to get that soul food on that Sunday, you want to hear that, yeah. Yeah. Also, I'm going to start going live, man. Let me know if I should start going live. I want to talk to y'all, man. I want this community to be about motivation. I want it to be about consistency. I want it to be about education. So therefore, when we create that community of those things, each one teach one, we could all pass that energy to one another and we could try to get somewhere. It start with us. You know what I'm saying? Don't point the finger at anyone else and say what anyone else isn't doing when you could be the change. Even if it's a small change, you could be the change. I'm going into 2025. I'm going into December with that mindset. I fall, I'm going to get back up. It don't work, I'm going to keep trying. It don't work, you know what? Let me shift my plan a little bit. Let me add this. Let me take this out. Let me get around that person. Let me remove myself from this person. Let me put myself in that situation. Let me start marketing. Let me start networking. It's cool. You can network. Don't let your neck work. Don't be that person. You dig what I'm saying? Come on, man. Like, you that person. You everything you want to be. Let's start today. Don't wait till tomorrow. Let's start today. Everything you want to be, you're that person. What are you waiting for? God gave you an opportunity to wake up. God gave you an opportunity to be breathing. It's individuals who did not wake up, it's individuals who are not breathing, and it's individuals they're in a lot worse situations than we are. We always think we're in the worst situation because we're living in it. But it's individuals that are living a lot worse, that smile a lot more, that's way more considerate. Keep that in mind, man. Keep that in mind. Stop talking about what you don't have. The thing you have is an opportunity and a chance. That's all you need. An opportunity and a chance. Don't knock anyone down while you coming up. Because when you going down, no one stays on top forever. Respect yourself, respect others. Have individuals in your corner that do the same. And like I said, if it doesn't work, if we don't align, I get it. I'm not mad at you. I'm still going to pray for your success. Maybe we'll come around in full circle and do this again. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to everyone who start following me on Instagram. It's much appreciated. You know what I mean? But I would love for you guys to really check out my YouTube, Motivation and Consistency. I'll be sure to add my handles to the end of this video. If you watching this on YouTube, make sure you go to my Instagram, Mr. Freak with Flyer Miles. You're gonna get a lot more reels, a lot more clips if that's what you into. If you into about 10 to 20 or 10 to 15 or 10 to 50 seconds, you're gonna get the reels on Instagram. You're gonna get some reels on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? TikTok is gonna be a little different. That's unconventionally Miles. If you on Instagram watching this, go to my YouTube. You're going to get the full course meal of what that motivation is like. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get the full course meal. Also, Two Brains, One Goal podcast. It should be this weekend with me and my boy Freddie P. We're talking about a ton of things. We very like-minded, but we very different. We're very different. So you getting both sides of the coin. The things I believe in, he agree with them, but he doesn't see it the same way I see it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you should go left. He feel like you should go right. You know what I'm saying? So if you want that vibe, so check that out as well. But yo, I appreciate it. Make sure you put your best foot forward. Make sure you keep striving to be great. Make sure you motivating others. And in return, if you down, man, always come to my page. It's only going to be nothing but positivity. It's always going to be nothing but motivation. You know what I'm saying? You great, but you got to show yourself you great to get the blessing you looking for. To manifest what you want, you got to believe it first. No one else is going to believe anything about you until you show them you believe in yourself. No one is going to respect you until you respect yourself. And even when you respect yourself, you still going to get those individuals that don't believe in you or don't want to respect you. And you got to ask yourself, am I willing to cut them off to make sure I get where I need to go respectfully? I am. I'm willing to cut anything out that's not aligned with where I'm trying to go. And I'm only trying to move in a positive light. There's no negativity behind it. No negativity behind it. You know what I'm saying? So once again, I appreciate everybody. I appreciate everybody who checked my Instagram. My Instagram, that reel is booming. I'm looking at it. It's much appreciated for everyone who reposted it, everyone who put it on their stories, everyone who said I agree with you, people who said they don't agree with me. I get it. I appreciate it all. I appreciate you guys just in the comments responding and showing love. And even if you not showing love, I don't look at it like hate. I'm just looking at it like we don't agree. You know what I'm saying? But I would love for you guys to go to my YouTube and look at the full clip, and you see the full video and get the full understanding of what I'm talking about. And then we could comment and we could go back and forth in the comments, or we could get on live and talk about it. We could go YouTube live, or we could get Instagram live. Because I know there's a bunch of you guys out there that got mad game, mad motivation. You got some things going on. I love to tap in with you guys. You know what I'm saying? I love to tap in with the community. You know what I'm saying? I love to tap in because at the end of the day, my bigger goal is to connect. Right? If I got a platform and you got something going on positive, you got something you getting off the ground, I love to connect. If I can assist you, I can help you in that space, let's work. But you got to have something going on too. It can't be one-sided. It can't be one-sided. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody who on TikTok. My TikTok not booming yet. Yo, show me some love. Go to my TikTok, Unconventionally Mouse. For sure, go to my YouTube. Like, comment, and subscribe. That lets the algorithm know, like, yo, he got some high content. I think my content is pretty good, but I'm trying to upgrade that. I want people to see the message. The message is positive. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all my subscribers on YouTube as well. I want to run the YouTube up. I want to get that algorithm up so individuals can see the whole video and go from there. You know what I'm saying? Once again, if you got an opportunity, take it. If you just woke up, you got an opportunity, take it. If you got all your limbs, take it. God forbid if you don't have all your limbs, work with what you have. Work with what you have. Maximize your talent. Maximize everything you have. Maximize it. Don't half-step it. Maximize it. Don't be the person when you look back, you like, yo, I really didn't do as much as I needed to do. Because when we look back on memories, man, there's a ton of things we all could look at and be like, you know what? I didn't maximize that. I didn't take advantage of that. Why not? And if you know you're not taking advantage of certain positions, don't stop. Take advantage of it now. Take advantage of it now. You know what I'm saying? Take advantage of it now. Motivation Monday is always something good. We all need motivation. We all need consistency. Be consistent when you're not motivated. Motivation is not always in our frontal lobe or something that we want to do or we're looking forward to do. But anything you do over and over and over again, it become a habit. Habits become consistency. That consistency will always bring back the motivation because you doing it so much, you start seeing the results. You're going to get addicted to the results and the progression. So make sure you progress and don't use no excuses. Don't tell me or don't tell yourself, yo, I can't do this because of that. Just do it. People will respect you more when what you say you're going to do, you actually do it. That's a fact. Everyone will respect you more if what you say you're going to do, you actually do it. We doers over here, man. We're not watchers. We're not sideline ballers. We're not procrastinators. We ain't half-stepping anything. It's 2025. I want you to keep that mind state now. Don't wait till the ball drop. Some of us may not make it to the ball being dropped. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you got to live every day. You know? Live every day with a purpose. Know your purpose. Have faith in your abilities. Put in the work. So therefore, when you have faith in your abilities and the work you put in, you're going to get the result that you're looking for, or you may get way more than you ever expected. And be ready for when that time comes. When you get that ball and there's 5 seconds left and you need to hit the game winner, are you prepared? When you get that call, you get that look, are you prepared? When you run into that person you always wanted to run into, are you prepared? When you finally go viral, you prepared? Are you prepared for what comes with that? I am. And I'm going to keep trying and I'm going to keep doing. You know what I'm saying? So once again, thank you guys so much for following me on Instagram. I didn't even think these posts would do what they're doing, and I don't want it to stop. You know what I mean? Keep liking, keep sharing, keep subscribing. Feel free to comment. I want to have a conversation and a dialogue with you guys in the comments. Make sure you go over to my YouTube, Motivation and Consistency, right? I'm going to make sure I put that at the end of this video. I really want to get the YouTube moving because I would love to have a bigger dialogue of what people see what I talk about. And also I want to do a live, or I want to do some podcasts with individuals so we have a dialogue as a community and we go back and forth, right? I want to hear what some of the women have to say. I want to hear what some of the men have to say. You know, I want to hear all those things because the more we get the message out, the more we're going to build with the community. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you guys. You already know what it is. Motivation and Consistency on YouTube. Unconventionally Miles on TikTok. Mr. Frequent Flyer Miles on Instagram. If you're watching this on Instagram, make sure you check my YouTube. Motivation, Motivation. Then another N, the word consistency, right? Or if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you go check my Instagram, Mr. Frequent Flyer Miles, all one word. And if you're watching this on Instagram or YouTube, check out my TikTok, Unconventionally Miles. Yeah.